Chapter 0102. Tempest Office. Rimuru, Seal, I'm bored of paperwork, can't you help me think of a way to get someone else to do it for me? Seal, I believe that to be impossible with how you decided to create your government structure as is. You would need to start changing it to a new governmental structure so that someone else can act with your authority but still need to go through you. Do you want a list of government types to help you decide what to switch to? Rimuru, no, I worry what the repercussions would be. I also know corruption is more likely with those other options as well. Seal, the demons of Ultima and Shadow Squad were built to combat such things. They also are asking for more tasks to do since the world is so passive towards Tempest as a whole due to our strength. Rimuru, yeah, and now I'm reminded of all we could have done better in the past, like saving Shizu and Clayman, so during the Tenma War we could have had more allies and help. I also could have taken over the whole of Jura earlier, like before the battle against Falmouth, and maybe acquired or evolved some humans I knew into sages or saints sooner. Then by having them in my command make it seem less like a monster country and more like a unique place where everyone can live together as I hoped it would become originally. I could also have the elf bar earlier too and make the labyrinth quicker, even make it so I'm not personally on the Demon Lord Council so I don't have to deal with Guy. Seal, Master sounds like he would rather try all over again so you can have a better life with less effort than before. Rimuru, yeah, but I can't do that. Right. Seal, answer, it is possible. Would you like to execute? Yes. No. Rimuru, yes, I can always return home anyways. Plus I can help Veldora to improve himself, maybe he will finally beat his elder sister during the Empire invasion. Seal, understood, initiating time leap to the past. But before we go, any time period you wish to go to? Rimuru, good question. I could go back farther and I would like to change a couple of things for myself. I know we shall go to before Guy was summoned and acquire Rain before he does so I can have her as a painter. Haha, yes, that's when I can also do a couple more things while I'm there too. If I'm lucky it could prevent the whole Tenma War. Seal, understood, time leaping to before Guy's summoning. I have done what was asked of me by Master and I hope to gain more knowledge on long extinct species while here, along with have Master all to myself for a while. If I'm right we might even meet Veldanava and acquire some skills from him or more. I lack data on his personality to say more, but if it helps Master then I'm glad to do it. Master should know what he has done now that we traveled to the past. The future is different and the one we came from no longer exists. He should remember what happened in all the timelines Chloe Bell went through and how the Cardinal world has only one timeline unlike other worlds as Veldanava intended. Perhaps I should ask and make sure. My emotions might have gotten the better of me, they seem like a curse and a gift from Master. Seal, Master, I have to ask you something. Rimuru, what is it? Did you notice something dangerous or unexpected? I don't see anything with universal sense. Seal, no Master, I only wish to ask if you understand the consequences of time travel to the past. Rimuru thought about it for a moment with thought acceleration and started to remember what Chloe told him. Seal, seeing as you used thought acceleration I doubt you did, should I tell you? Rimuru, Seal, did I just erase all of the progress I made due to my eagerness to go and change the past? Seal, yes, I'm sorry Master, I should have considered you forgetting the consequences and reminded you of them. I failed you. Rimuru, no Seal, it was my decision and you hesitated. I should have noticed sooner but my emotions clouded my judgment. Seal, Master, my own eagerness for knowledge clouded my judgment as well. Don't blame yourself for this. It's my job to give you such information so you can make decisions that you don't regret. Don't blame yourself for something you couldn't understand. The blame is mine alone to bear. If you wish to replace me I won't blame you. Rimuru never thought Seal would be so stressed over this failure. He could feel her panic, sorrow, and fear. He was disheartened by the fact she would be afraid of him abandoning her over this. He believed the past knowledge she held and to do with it since she does all she can to make him happy but most of all safe. She must be thinking of her other past failures with Shion and Veldora from before, and my actions after that put me in danger along with what happened to Michael after Veldanava supposedly abandoned him in Feldway. Seal should know I would never do that though. I need to calm her down. We can still fix this. Seal, stay calm, we are in the past. All you need to do is calculate how to get the optimal outcome for our desired future so it will be as if this never happened. If Chloe can do it so can you. While you do that I think I'll have a drink without my poison nullification for today. I'll be mourning the loss of everything I had for a while. If you could also make it so we can get more subordinates that do more for Tempest and its safety, that would be nice too. Seal, understood Master. Poison nullification disabled. Beginning calculations. Rimuru Pav. Wait, she actually made it so I can get drunk without question, that's a first. But to do that I need to find a town with a bar or something. Since this is the super sorcery empire, I could also study their bodies and use it as a base to make my human friends and subordinate spiritual life forms in the future like human mormiles. Either way, I'll have to wait for her to finish before doing that or anything really big that could affect the timeline. As I was thinking to myself, I arrived above a town small, but it had what I wanted, a tavern. As Rimuru was drinking away his sadness while hiding his presence, one being noticed him from across the world and is making its way to him. Veldanava, I sense a true dragon has appeared in the world. Dino, what do you mean appeared, sir? Not born you mean? Veldanava, no, appeared. There were no magical fluctuations when it happened, so the body was not made but simply appeared. Come, we shall investigate. It is likely a foreign entity that is powerful and dangerous to my creation. Inform Feldway that he should be on standby if we need him and that I might also have a guest in the Heavenly Star Palace later. Dino, yes my lord, I shall also protect you with my life. As you created me too. Veldanava, I never created you to do that for me, I created everything there is so I would not be alone. Do I need to continue to repeat myself on this? I hope you one day find your own desire in life so you may help my creation into a better future. Don't be a mindless husk and try to think for yourself, that's why I gave you 7 names so that you may enjoy this world with me. Not behind me or beside me, with me. Dino didn't have enough of an ego to quite understand yet, but he told himself he would try to think on his master's words for a while more as they traveled to their destination. Dino, master, why don't we teleport to the location we're going? It would take less time. Veldanava, so we can enjoy the time it takes to get there, of course. Were my words earlier not understood? Dino, I might not understand, sir. But if this being is a threat like you thought, then shouldn't we hurry there in case of the worst situation? Veldanava, Dino, in the short term you would be right, but I'm here for the long game. If the being starts to become a threat to my creation, I will sense it from here. Until that time we fly with our bodies instead. Though he has a point, I should have thought of that, but if my creation is only damaged, I am confident I can repair it. Even if I'm not all powerful after giving it all up by creating ultimate skills as a substitute for it. To be continued.